After being 1 month in Kenya, finally we got some time to go on a vacation, and we are heading to Rhino Camp River, which is camp with amazing view. It's basically in the middle of the jungle, and we lived in tent that looked like this, and this is a view from inside. And there was amazing sound of the river flowing, so it was really so soothing to have that river passing by right under our tent view, as you can see here now. Our stay was really comfortable, and I must highlight the chef that was cooking there, because it was definitely the best soup I ever ate there, and he made himself an ice cream that was also totally great. Here we are chilling in a swimming pool that's right aside the river. Very nice scene. You have clean, calm pool with the experience of the wild, noisy, powerful river right next to you. So we were chilling before we went for a safari ride, and here we are before the sunset trying to catch some animals. We stayed only one night, so after this game drive we went to sleep, and the other day we drove to Nairobi, where we stayed one night, and immediately next morning we got on a flight that was taking us to Lamu City, which is at the coast, and here we are already on the journey. I loved the fact that I got to be on board of this airplane. As a pilot, I always admired these airplanes, the Dash 8, and finally I got on board, and we are headed to Lamu here. After landing, there were people expecting us, so they took us from the tiny airport right to the shore where the boats were taking us to our resort, because it's like island area, so the means of travel was boats. Here's our baby enjoying and experiencing new things, so that she's really not afraid of anything. And here we are getting off the boat. It was so windy actually that day that we arrived. It was completely taking the boat sideways. Other times that we went, for example, to the Lamu city, it was much calmer. Or when we were returning. And here's the room. This was really beautiful, and we stuffed ourselves there. We really finally caught some break and relaxed, because we were only up and down until our vacation. So here we are going to get on the boat to see the Lamu city that's opposite of us across the water. So we are getting on the boat again. It was much calmer this time around. Maybe it doesn't even look, but it was. First time around, it was really wild. And it was just us going there. Actually, in the entire resort, there was very few people because it's their off season. So it was really peaceful for us. First day and second day, we got good weather. We could get out. But the third day, and the last night basically was just raining, so we really didn't do much. We just stayed in a room, but it was good to do nothing and just relax. And here we are in the Lamu city walking around. The city was heavily influenced by Oman and Moroccan culture, as we were told by our guide, and it was really interesting. Here we are on the roof of some house to get a proper view of the town, and it was very tiny streets, quite unusual in my opinion for Kenya, where I know streets to be wide and kind of along the roads, but here it was really like somewhere in Mediterranean, I would say, very tiny streets. That's most that we are being shown from 1300s. And I really just liked to take photos. From people who follow me on Instagram, they know that I really enjoy taking photos. I'm a professional photographer, but I love to take photos in my own amateur way. Here's a guy wood carving, all sorts of decorations, beds, signs, and all sorts of things. And the whole Lamu city was filled with donkeys. I didn't see even one single car. So basically, the means of transport were donkeys, like for things, for people, or you just walk. But the guide told us that all the houses were simply built with the help of donkeys. Here's our baby just enjoying her mother's motherland, running around and getting in people's way. But she really enjoyed it. She made friend with our guide and was really kind of friendly to him, which she's not very open to strangers. And here are some photos that I made. Here we're getting back on the other side where our resort was, and it was really nice walk in such old city. Then we remained on the beach for the rest of the day until evening, just playing around, enjoying ourselves, enjoying and taking photos and playing with Sanchia. After our stay, we are returning home.
So this is how we board, with umbrella, walking to the airplane.
And Mama is awake. Granny.
And just like that, all those days passed so fast, and we are filled with memories and ready and restored to face what's ahead of us and what we have to deal with.